Howdy, how you doing? Welcome to Tinkering with Scott, and I hope you enjoy this one. Hey, good evening. It's been a couple weeks. Life's just been crazy. I've been sick. I've been sore. I have not been videotaping stuff I've been doing. Just life. And so this is a compilation of last couple weeks, mainly a couple weeks ago. And I was working on the car and visit from my daughter and going to get playground stuff. So I hope you join me on this. Appreciate it and hope you enjoy it. So now I'm inside at my work table in my office, and I've got this engine cover that has a crack all the way through it. You can see somebody already tried to fix it poorly. So I'm going to see if I can get my my soldering gun and use the tip there to melt it and just add some rigidity to it. Otherwise, I think I'm going to buy a new one. I hopefully can get one for about 30 bucks and make the car look a little nicer. So I use my soldering gun with that tip to melt the plastic on that valve cover, and it worked great. Then I had to remove the plastic shrouds underneath the engine, and one of those was cracked, and I was able to melt that as well and get it back together, so it looks great, and that helped sell the car. They just looked better. They were structural, so it was a good option to do, and everything worked smoothly. All right, something I'm going to take on is replacing this motor mount here. I'm also going to try to work on this one over here. Just that my mechanic recommended I replace them, or they would be replaced. I don't know if he wanted me to do it, but since I have the impact gun and I have the time, I thought I would go ahead and try that. So here's one of the front motor mount. I'm not sure if it's my front motor mount there. Not sure if it's bad. I don't think that's supposed to be disconnected. Yeah, I mean, it's only probably 18 years old. So replace that. Went pretty well. All right, we're also going to change this other motor mount, which is up here, right next to the drive shaft. So we're gonna give that a try. I'm gonna put you on time lapse and we'll get some video of this. All right, so it's like an hour and a half later, and I finally got that motor mount done. I'm sure you were tired of watching the same thing over and over. Try to bolt, screw. It just was getting tedious, so I decided to end the little time lapse. But it's in. Still can't get the rear struts undone, so I'm gonna. I don't know. I was given an air wrench, but I just don't have the time today to do it. So I'll give it a try next couple nights or something. So yeah, one motor mount in. After working on the motor mounts and the struts on the CRV, I was able to get the motor mounts changed and never got the struts, never got the time to do the struts. So the CRV is sold, and the struts went with the buyer so that they can put them on. We just had extra cars and didn't need that one, so we were able to sell it, and it's going to a young lady who is going to BYUI next in the fall, and she'll get some great use out of it because it's a great car. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad we had it. Here we are in the foothills of Bountiful looking at this lifetime swing set for the gremlins in the backyard, seeing if we want to buy it and bring it home and put it in our yard. Hey, good morning. It's been a while since I've videotaped anything. I've been sick. The little kids in our house have been sick. I got injured playing frisbee last week. I was going for a defensive move, and the offensive player was going for an offensive move, ran into me, squished me, probably bruised some ribs. So it hurts to cough, talk, laugh, anything, even a walk like this morning. I can feel the bounce, and there's a little bit of discomfort there. So I finally am feeling a little bit better, and it's before sunrise, and here I am out walking, getting some fresh air, one of nature's best medicines. But you can see that's where the sunrise is going to happen over there. But it's just such a beautiful, beautiful sky. All right, I will try to get you on some other tinkering, some other tasks, things that are going on. And thanks for being with me. Here's the sunrise coming up. And just this valley. Look at the clouds. Just beautiful way to start the day. How invigorating, inspiring. This is my daughter doing a campus tour at BYUI up in Idaho. Hey, good morning. It's another beautiful Saturday. I've been doing some stuff. I trimmed the apricot tree, emptied my truck, got the trailer over here ready for green haul so I can cut some trees up and stuff like that. We're also going to go and get a swing set to put over here in the yard. You can see right now we've got a little enclosure with some portable fences that for the grandkids to play in so they don't fall down the hill. We're gonna get a swing set, so I'm gonna time lapse that a little later. But I've just been doing a lot of little things that will make life easier later. Working on heading down to Bountiful up in the hills to go get a swing set and take it apart and move it.
All right, we just arrived. Here's the swing set. We're going to take it apart and travel about 20 miles south so the gremlins can play on it and have a good time. I'm thinking if we take the slide off and these slide bolt, we should be good. These four and this one. This will slide up. And then we got one piece, two pieces in the slide. Anybody can stand it anymore. I have a set, it's at their bottom.
All right, so I set up slow motion and then I realized I didn't have tools, so I took my phone, made some calls, didn't set it back up, and this is the point we're at right here. So it's going pretty well. It's all gone.
Thank you.
It's all in the truck. All right, so here it is, delivered to the yard. We'll get working on it, put it here in the next little while, once the rain stops and we get settled in and figure it out before we want it. Here we are putting the swing set back together in the yard. I had painted some pieces that were in touch with the ground, protected them a little better than they were, and so it was all ready to go back up. And we remembered how to do it, and we generally got it all done. We did have a neighbor come over and help us on a couple of the parts, and it was a great blessing to have him. Thanks, Tanner. And now the kids can go and swing it and enjoy it. Here's the first test of the grandkids on the swings and the playground and tutu and everybody out enjoying it. It's a success. Right, my daughter in town, we always have to go to Cafe Rio while she's here. I'm sure she's going to hate these close-ups as she's pondering life and eating the tres leches that she always has to get along with quesadilla. So we always have to check off the Cafe Rio visit. And when she goes to UIUI, she found housing and had the Cafe Rio right below it or right next to it, so it's close. We just have to talk to her about budgeting money and not going out to eat all the time. This is our happy face while she's here, and this is our sad faces when she goes and leaves on an airplane. Miss her. Thanks for watching. I will do better at my taping. I pulled up a whole bunch of rose vines that were just on our hillside that were just getting out of control. Every year I look at them and think, oh, I got to get rid of those. So this year I took them and took a machete to them and chopped them off and got rid of them, and also restacked some of my wood pile. So cleaned that up. Looks real nice. But I didn't get that on tape or camera. But the next day, oh my gosh, my shoulder hurt so bad from using the machete. My fingers were poked. I had burrs in my pants. It was quite an adventure, so I wish I would have got that on tape. I also have been cleaning up some of the fallen trees. I had a plum tree, if you remember, last year that fell and I pulled up, and that needed to be put in the trailer to take to the dump. And so I've got a whole trailer full of green that I need to take to the dump. That's yard waste. It's the vines and trees and other stuff that's just fallen over the winter. So I'm trying to clean that up, make it look a little nicer. Been watching the grandkids quite a bit. It's nice to have the space outside. Started mowing. So I mowed one day, and a couple days later it snowed about 4 inches in the morning. But by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it was all melted off. That's Utah in the springtime, and so that happens. Let's see what else. My rib is still hurting from getting crushed by the guy. It's weird how it hurts. I was doing some ab work, laying on my back and doing, I guess it's called dead bug, and hitting right leg to left arm, and just that motion hurt. I think I've still got another 3 to 4 weeks before they say it's healed, so that'll be uncomfortable for a little while. I've also been involved with the CERT program, which is the Community Emergency Response Team. I have been invited to teach, and so I teach part of that. It's about 5 hours in the evening on Thursday, and then a long 8-hour day on Saturday, and then we do a mock disaster. So I've been involved with teaching that. I really like it. I enjoy. I don't stress about getting up in front of groups and talking, so that's okay. I got let go from my job. I went to work at 7:30 one morning, and at about 8:10 they pulled me in the conference room and said, "Hey, Scott, we need to talk to you." And so they just told me that as the project is winding down, they've looked at the budgets and they're eliminating my position because I'm not. They can absorb it in other areas. So I've been looking for other positions, other jobs, and reaching out to people. So if you know of anything, let me know. Make a comment. I appreciate you watching. Tell people about it if you're interested, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Be kind to others, as you don't know what they're going through. That's been very aware to me as I've been going through this pain in my rib, and I've been bumped or jostled, and people don't know. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and well, hopefully get some good video next time, and have a great day.